Hey, I'm back with another video, and yes, in a new hairstyle. I haven't had my natural hair out like this, in this natural state in a very long time. If you looked at my other past videos in the past, my past few videos, I've had straight hair. And I really just missed my natural hair. I did have to cut off. If you notice, I had to cut off like 3 to 4 inches. I had some split ends there, but it's all good. I still have some hair left, so it wasn't too bad. But it was needed. But yeah, I'm here. I'm not actually here doing an update video. I did hit, however, 12 months last week, so I've been in this business for a year. And for those of you who do not know, I do own my own travel business where I book travel and I show other people how they can save money and make money on their travel by starting their own travel business as well. So I've been able to help over 25 different families start their own travel business. And I've booked, I don't even know how many trips I've booked. So I am going to do a 12-month update video maybe within the next few days. Um, so you'll see that soon. But today I really just wanted to, I've been trying to put this video out since last week. So like you guys know, I am a mom. All right. I do work full time and I do this travel business, and plus I'm a trader in the stock market. So I've been trading the stock market too. So I'm a very busy person. So I didn't get a chance to get this video out last week, but I'm doing it now. Basically what this video is about is how to not necessarily book trips, but how to build itineraries after you've already did like a quote, and how you can do an itinerary and how you can share it. And what made me want to do this video is that I came across a post on social media, and this lady, she was saying that I really, what did she say? I don't know her exact words, but she was saying that she used to be with the same travel business I'm with. She used to be with us, and she just really didn't know what to do, where to start. She didn't know how to build itineraries. I guess maybe she didn't have the best coach. Like, I don't know her exact situation, but she said that she really wanted to try again. But she just don't know where to start. She wants to make sure she has somebody to help her, and that's what I'm here to do. I love helping my team. If you ask anyone on my team, if they message me, email me, text me, I'm always there. I might not be there right away, but I'm there. I love helping people, and I don't want to bring anybody into this business or any business and not give them some kind of support. I mean, even if I don't know the answer, I go find the answer. I go figure it out. We figure it out together. You're in this business, but you're never by yourself. Like you're of course this is your business. You can run it the way you want to. But the thing that I like to promote is that you're in business, but you're never in this business by yourself. So I just wanted to show you all how I do itineraries mainly, or just quotes. Because when I first started, a year ago, when I was doing quotes, it took me forever. I would do them I would write them out in pictures. I would do it on like Word document, which is fine. I mean, you can do that, but I found a better and more easier, more quicker way, in two different ways actually. One, I used to use TraFi, which is really good. Like, I love TraFi. I would still use TraFi if it wasn't so darn expensive. They want like $40 a month, like $39 a month. I'm like, I can't do that. It's just way too expensive. I did do like a trial period with them. I love it. And then I'm like, well, I'm just going to use their free version. And I was doing that for a while. But they got rid of the free version. They took it away. So they only have the one that you'll pay for. And I'm like, I am not paying $40 a month. Like, I'm just not going to do it. So I found something else that's really beautiful. It's free. It's still not as good as TraFi, but it still gets the job done, and it's free. Because, I don't want to spend more money than what I have to spend. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. It's really simple, really easy. It won't be a long video because I don't like doing long videos. I also use a service called Travel Joy, which I do pay for that, but it helps me keep all of my trips organized. It tells me, it reminds me when payments are due. It gives like essential locations, how you communicate, especially if you have like groups and you can communicate with everyone in there. Like I just love Travel Joy. I do pay for that. If you want to try it out, if you're an agent, if you want to try it out, I would leave a link, or I will leave a link below, and you can actually try it out for half the price, and we'll both get half price. So it'll help both of us out there. But I love Travel Joy. You'll see that in this video as well. Not really a tutorial on how to use Travel Joy. I probably will do that if it's requested, because Travel Joy to me is user friendly. But you'll see that in this video too, along with I use Adobe Spark. It looks beautiful and it's free. They have a paid version too, but I use the free version, and the free version works just fine for me. So stay tuned. Thanks. I am going to go over how to create a itinerary for your clients. Look at this beautiful itinerary I created. Did not take long to do. Is a free version of a Spark Adobe, or Adobe Spark, and it's really cool. You can actually create a link, which I did, and you can send these to your clients, and they can read, they can look at pictures, you can put anything you want in these, and it's really easy and it's really fun to do. And I even put a button here to where they can click if they're interested, and then they'll fill out this form. This is with Travel Joy. So this Travel Joy is not free. You don't have to have this. This is something that I like to use just to stay organized. And this is just one example of a form that you can use. You can create your own form. Actually, I will be creating a whole different form. I just wanted to just show you just a quick example. This isn't like a real trip I'm advertising. This is just an example trip. And I'm going to go step by step on how to do this. I am going to show you step by step how to create a visual quote or itinerary, or however you want to call it. This is something that you can send your clients, just like I told you in the other video. So I'm doing a whole brand new trip for you guys. This, as you can see, this is an Aruba trip from Cleveland to Aruba. Of course, this is just a practice trip. Although the I don't really like to choose long layovers, but this actually isn't too bad. So this is just an example anyways. So this is a trip to Aruba from Cleveland, going out in January, which Aruba is on my bucket list. How exciting. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, you'll go on to spark.adobe.com. And like I said, there is options to upgrade, but I'm doing the free version. So we'll go to add, and then we'll do okay, so you'll just go here, and as you see, there's plenty of different templates you can use, but I tend to use, I believe this is it. Okay, yeah, this is it right here. So what we can do here, we can say your trip to Aruba. Just, I guess we can keep it all capitalized here. And then I don't always like to put the name of the resort, so we can say this is, as you can see, a 4-star resort. Beautiful. Funny, I can spell beautiful, right? Four-star resort. Okay, and let's add a picture. So what we can do, actually, let's use their stock because they have free free photos you can use. Type in Aruba. Oh, these are all great. Ooh, that looks good, huh? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, okay. And then we just continue. So let's add another photo here, but this time, that's not what I meant to do. This time, we're gonna upload one of their photos, and I already have them pulled up here. So what I do, I download, or I can save the image. Let's save it to my desktop. Aruba 1. Save the image as Aruba 2. This one. This is only so I can save. Because I'm going to use all these pictures. Tend to use about 5 pictures. Oh, I like this bedroom picture better than the other one. Okay. Aruba 4. This is a nice one too. Just because some people, want one bed, especially for couples. Aruba 5. Oh, these are some nice pictures too. I know I said I'm just going to use 5, but I might take that other bedroom picture out. Aruba 6. Ooh, get some nice outside pictures. Aruba 7. We get the idea. Okay. So let's go back to Adobe. Oh, I was already there. So upload the photo. Let's choose a room. Let's do that room. And we can put here, if you like, caption here, which is the room type, double occupancy. I'm pretty sure it's queen size. Okay, deluxe ocean view room. We'll do that as the caption. And then here we'll add the text and we put the details about that in there. Now you don't have to put the name of the resort if you don't want to in your quote. It's all up to you. You could put this Aruba resort. I don't always put the names in my quotes because people will use that name and then they'll end up booking the trip themselves after you've done all this work for them. I know it's crazy, but it happens. It does happen. And if you want to, actually, we can actually just go ahead and just put the price in at the front part. Because most people, they want that price. So this is our agent view, right? So this tells us what the commission we'll get for this trip. But if we hide this, it won't tell us that. But just to give us a total price per package. But let's do this. What I like to do, yeah, we can do this. The total price for 2 people staying in one room is $4,516, so $4,516. It includes the round trip and everything, round trip flight and the ground transfers. So $4,516. We could do that in the price per price for 1 room. Okay, price for 2 in 1 room is $45.16. Okay. Or let's do this just to make it easier to look at. Price $45 for 2. Okay. All right. And now let's talk about, so I basically copied and pasted that already. So we can say where it's located, give some more details, but we can add another picture first, make it look beautiful. So let's use this one. You don't always have to add a caption if you don't want to. All right, that looks good. Make sure it makes sense too. Sometimes when you copy and paste things, it don't always make sense. So we can also put that in there too. We can include this, include the booking window. You know, let's just include this small print right here too. It's gonna let us add more pictures. If you want these to stay together, just don't press enter basically. I don't need that in there. Basically, all you do is just move things around and make things look more presentable. People love pictures. I love pictures. People like to see pictures and everything too. So add some pictures in there, make it look real nice. We saved plenty of photos. So, oops. And plus we have the free stock photos too you can use. But, you know, sometimes it's really good just to use the photos directly from the resort so they know, you know, what they're getting into, what they're looking at. All right now, so far it looks pretty good. Look how easy, look how simple that is. Just copy, paste, save, you know, just really, really easy. And that's what I like. I like easy. I mean, I think we put enough, honestly. I mean, you can add, you know, whatever extra, like some people, they're really into activities and recreation. You can put what's included right here. If you want to go through that. You could just put that in there because that's kind of a lot of information. If your clients want to know all the specifics, then you can tell them yourself, you know, just let them know. So we can add that in there. Okay, photo. Did I use all of them already? I don't know. Did I use that one already? No. Okay. Looking good so far. All right. Now we can put some extra stuff in there. So how about we talk about the flight? We can do that. So let's look for flight. So it doesn't have to be specifically Aruba, but flight and ground transfers included in price. And we can add the flight information here. Now we're going to have to do some rearranging for this because it's spaced out and things like that, but it's easier than typing it all up. So let's do that here. You can leave the flight number if you want to. You don't need this extra stuff here. Okay, bam, bam. So American Airlines. We don't really need this instant purchase right here. We don't need that in there. departure date. We'll just put departure. We don't need all that extra. So yeah, okay. So we can put maybe arrival, so they know, when they're leaving, and then when they're leaving Cleveland and when they're leaving Aruba. I think that looks pretty good. You can edit any way you like, of course. And do they have any information? Usually the ground transportation information is provided after you book the trip. Yeah, it just says round trip transfers 21. Yeah, it doesn't really give any information on that. Just keep it simple anyways. And if they need specific questions, like some people, I booked a trip for some people, they prefer like private transfers like this right here, which you can do that for your clients. Okay, everything looks good. Oh yeah, deposits. So for this is a deposit that you're looking at. However, they do have an option usually, reduced deposit plan, which is $10 extra per person, which I usually do because people aren't usually ready to pay in full. Is that okay? Well, sorry, internet's slow. Or if the website's slow. My internet's pretty fine. Pretty fast. How much time? I don't even know. Okay, so it brings the price actually up to $45.96. Oh, I added it. No, it doesn't. Sorry. Because I clicked it so many times. Let me remove these. Because I'm like, how did it go from 45.16? Okay, here we go. 45.36 is actually the price. And now they have a new deposit at $235 per person. Now, as you can see, this is a fake trip. So usually it's pretty crazy that the actual final payment will be due a day later. Usually if the trip was months and months and months out, then that number would be different. That date would be different. And this is only a practice trip because the trip is so soon in January, you don't really have time for a payment plan. But I just wanted to show you that option, that you do have the option to provide a payment plan if you wanted to. So just for this trip purpose, because we're just going to stick to these dates, I'm just going to remove the payment plan. Because if they really want to go on this Aruba trip in January, there isn't a payment plan. You have to pay that in advance. I'm sorry, you have to pay that all up front. Because all trips are usually paid in full about 2 months to 45 days in advance before the trip is taken. Okay, so we're just going to leave that as is. And now we can talk about extra stuff. I don't know why I want to say extracurriculars. What do we call these? Excursions. There we go. So now we can talk about the excursions. So these are questions that you want to ask your clients. What are they interested in? What do they want most? Are they interested in like safari trips, or do they want to do like water trips? I don't really see too many water trips on here. Aruba beach hopping tour. People might like to do things like that. But this is where you will get to know your clients and just give them some suggestions. Now, of course, these aren't the only. Oh yeah, let's save this picture. These aren't the only options, of course. We have plenty of options here with our company here, but this is just what Vacation Express is offering. So we don't really need to add all that information. Let's just give the general details for this. So small little picture there. Add some text. And I really believe we are done. Simple, quick quotes here. Now, let's say if you wanted to do a quote for multiple resorts. Now, you don't have to provide all this detailed information just for every single every single resort. You can just do, like, let's say this is just one. That could be one. This could be two, and that could be three. That could be three resorts, and you could still have the same flight because usually they're going to the same place. So you can still keep that same flight information because it would apply for everyone. So let's say that if you, yeah, so I know some people, including myself, I like to do three quotes in one. However, I have some clients that have a specific location that they want to go to, so I don't have to do multiple quotes. I can just do one, but this is just an example. So let's preview it. All right, so I'm scrolling down. Looks pretty good. And all I did is copy and paste, so there shouldn't be any grammatical errors unless the website has grammatical errors. But I like to do quick quotes like these guys because let me tell you, I used to do them all by hand. It used to take me forever to do it on Microsoft Word. Like I don't know, it used to take me forever. But you saw how quick we did this. Now you can create a link right here. And this is the link no, that's the photo credits. Create link. This is the link that you can send to your clients. Let's copy it so you believe me. And then let's paste it so we can see what our clients will look at. Yeah, this is it. This is what they will see. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. I love it. It's simple, it's easy and quick to use. Copy and paste, little, little changes here and there, and it's over with. That's it. I know I talked about Travel Joy too and creating I'll show you. So this is a paid subscription. I know I talked about that earlier. This is paid. I pay for this. Not too much in price though. So what is my test trip? Where is my test trip? Oh, okay, right here at at the top. So this is my test trip, and I actually had a link form link. No, no. What did I do with that link? What was going on. So I was actually in my individual thing. I need to be in my group thing. So in Travel Joy, I just go to group form and create invoice. Oh, not invoice, sorry. Do nothing. Next. Okay, here's the link that I used in that other video, or the other part, or earlier in the video, sorry. And I created a button. Click to get started, and I just put my link in there, save, and then literally after we maybe in the present, they'll let us click it, go down, click to get started. You can put the button in the middle too, and yeah, and it takes you right to this form here. Let's get rid of that one. And you can put anything in that button. It doesn't have to be Travel Joy per se. That's just what I used. Let's get rid of that. Like, let's say if you have like a Google form, you could put that in there. Anything with the link that you want to, to link it to, like whatever forms. It's other websites that have forms. Travel Joy is just an option that I use. All right, well, let me know what you think and if you have any questions at all. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching.